Hello, we are going to start with our health and wellness class for today. Today, we are going to use the softball. We are going to use the softball from the beginning all the way until the end, but we will not use it for the cool down stretching. We're going to start first with focusing on our posture alignment. You want to make sure your feet are in parallel position. That means side by side. We're going to place the ball in front of the body. We'll place the right hand on the ball, and then we'll place the left hand on top of the right. You want to make sure that you do not have increased pressure behind your knees. You can do that by just shifting forward to feel the front part of your feet. You also want to make sure that your shoulders are in alignment with the hips. That means the shoulders are not behind the hips. That will put a lot of tension on the back and also take away important muscles to help with the balance. And we do not want the shoulders in front of the hips, which will cause a lot of tightness again in the front part of the spine. So we start with the ball in front of the stomach, and we are going to take 5 deep breaths. You take a deep breath in through your nose and blow out through your lips. Breathe in and blow out. Breathe in and blow out. Breathe in and blow out. And one more, breathe in and blow out. Next, holding the ball in both hands, your elbows are completely straight and the ball is in front of the legs. We're going to do shoulder shrugs by taking and lifting the shoulders up towards the ears and then slowly allowing the shoulders to go down towards the floor and up towards the ears and down towards the floor. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. If you can, we'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to continue to warm up the shoulder with shoulder circles. We circle first forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. The second set will circle back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to warm up our heart, lungs, and also the circulation with a little cardio. We'll start first by just swinging the arms side by side. Good, get that blood flowing throughout the body. Now we'll just add the marching in place, and we are going to march in place for 2 minutes. As you march in place, remember to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, as you march in place, you can go at your own pace. You can march in place holding on to a chair or a sturdy surface if you need to support your balance. You can also march in place without moving the arms, just move the legs. This can also be done in a seated position, so if you feel like you want to sit down and just march with those legs before that hip flexion, you can also do that in a seated position. And we remember to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. We have 1 more minute. We're halfway there. So wherever we went, marching in place, we're going to go back now. Continue to breathe. This is a good time to focus on your proprioception. That is knowing where you are in space. Good time to focus on the position of your feet. Make sure you're able to keep your feet straight and parallel to each other. Good, keep moving. 30 more seconds, you're almost there. Keep breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Bring that air up into the lungs and releasing what the body does not need. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's place the ball back on the stomach. The right hand is going to go onto the ball and the left hand will go right on top of that right hand. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale, blow out. We're going to finish our warm up with the nice stretch. We're going to start first by just keeping the ball right in front of the stomach, and we are going to bring the right leg forward. With the right leg forward, both feet are flat. Then we're going to focus on the right heel, keep the right heel down, and just stretch that foot up to the ceiling. Good, and we'll hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's place that right foot flat, and then we bring the foot back so the feet are parallel to each other. Then we bring the left leg forward. We start with both feet flat. We keep the left heel down towards the floor and lift those toes up towards the ceiling. And we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The foot is flat. And then we bring the legs back. Let's take another deep breath in. And exhale, blow out. We are now going to continue with the conditioning exercises for the spine. These exercises can be done in a seated position. We just have maybe 1 or 2 exercises that may be slightly modified if you are seated. We're going to start first by placing the ball between the ankles. And remember, by all means, if it is a challenge for you to have the ball between the ankles, you can keep the ball right in front of your body and do all of these exercises with the ball in front of the body. So with the ball between the ankles, the ball goes right above the ankle bones. You're going to place your hands in front of the stomach. We want to bring the stomach muscles in and gently squeeze your gluteal muscles. We're going to turn to the right and come back to the center. And 2, turn to the right and back to the center. And 3, and center. 4, and 5. Now we're going to turn to the left. 1, and center. 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the second set of 5, we're going to place the hands in front of the body, crisscross, and we're going to rotate again to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we rotate to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to keep the hands crisscross in front of the body, and we're going to side bend to the right. So we just lean to the right and come back to the center. And this is a nice time to focus on something so you don't turn your head, and come up. And 3, lean to the right back up to the center, 4, and 5. And then we do 5 times to the left. 1, 2. These are so good for those oblique stomach muscles. 3, 4, 5. Now we do the second set to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and second set to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to focus on the mid-back muscles, very important muscles for keeping upright posture alignment. And we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So we bring the arms slightly out to the side, you squeeze the shoulder blades, and then release. And 2, squeeze the shoulder blades, release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. For the second set of 5, we want to make sure we shift the weight to the toes as you feel the front part of your feet. You want to bring the stomach muscles in and just gently squeeze the gluteals. And we squeeze the shoulder blades for a second set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and relax. Next, we want to focus on our squats. And today with the squats, we want to make sure the hips go to the back like you're sitting in a chair. You should feel no pressure on your knees. But we want to reach with the hands today, like you're picking up something off the floor. So we bend our knees like we're sitting in a chair. We just reach for something, and then we come back up. And 2, we reach for something and come back up. And 3, we reach for something and come back up. And 4, we reach for something and come back up. And 5, we reach and come back up. Now for the second set of 5, we want to add bringing the stomach muscles in and squeezing the gluteals when the knees are straight. So we bend like we're sitting in a chair, we reach, and then we bring the stomach in, gently squeeze the gluteals. And again, sit in a chair as you reach. As you straighten your knees, stomach in, squeeze the gluteals. And 3 more, sit in a chair. Stomach in, squeeze the gluteals. 2 more, sit in a chair. Stomach in, squeeze the gluteals. And 1 more, sit in a chair. Stomach in, squeeze the gluteals. Very nice. Next, we're going to finish up focusing on the conditioning exercises for the spine with a diagonal reach. So we bring our 2 hands together and we bring the hands towards the left leg. As we bring the hands towards the left leg, we want to gently look, focusing on the hands towards the left. And we reach up towards the right, and again, we focus again with a slight lift of the head, not too much tension into the neck muscles. And we look down to the left and up to the right. And 3, down to the left and up to the right. And 4, down to the left and up to the right. And 5, down to the left and up to the right. Next, we bring our hands towards the right leg, slightly looking towards the right. And we lift up to the left and down to the right. And 2, up to the left and down to the right. And 3, up to the left and down to the right. And 4, up to the left and down to the right. And 5, up to the left and down to the right. Now, if you can, we're going to do another set. If not, just give yourself a little break during this set. So the hands start to the left and we look up to the right. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Now the hands are to the right and we look up to the left. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Good. Let's place both hands on the stomach. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, blow out. We're going to take the ball from between the ankles. And we are now going to start with the conditioning exercises for the arms. Let's separate the feet a little bit more so your feet are on the outside of the hips. We want to focus on making sure we feel the entire weight on the feet. And we also want to make sure that we're not putting additional pressure behind the knees. The first movement we're going to do is a rowing, and we're going to do a rowing with a combination of a circle. So the first part, you press out, and then we circle the ball, a small circle to the right, and then a small circle to the left, and then we pull the ball back in towards the body. And good, again, we press out, circle to the right, circle to the left, and pull the ball in. And 3, press out, circle, circle, and pull it in. And 4, press out, circle, circle, and pull it in. And 5, press out, circle, circle, and pull it in. We're going to do another set of 5 if you can. So you press out, circle, circle, pull in. And 2, circle, circle, pull it in. And 3, press out, circle, circle, pull it in. And 4, press out, circle, circle, and in. And 5, press out, circle, circle, and pull it in. Good. As we continue with these arm exercises, these exercises, just like the spine, can be done in a seated position. So if you want to sit at this time, you can sit and give yourself a little break and continue to work the conditioning exercise, continue to work on the conditioning of your arm muscles. Next, we're going to focus on the pectoralis muscles. Those are the muscles in the front of the chest. Very important muscles to help with stabilizing, keeping that shoulder in place, especially when we're lifting and reaching overhead. So we'll place the ball in the center of the body. Your hands are on each side of the ball, and we're going to squeeze the ball in, and we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the tension. And again, we give the ball a nice squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the tension. And 3, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the tension. And 4, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the tension. And 5, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the tension. For the second set of 5, the arms are completely straight. And with the arms straight, we want to give the ball a good squeeze, just like we did before. And release. And squeeze and hold. And release. And squeeze and hold. Release. 2 more sets. Squeeze and hold. Release. And 1 more set. Squeeze and hold. And release. Good. And we bring the arms down. Next, we want to focus on the bicep muscles. Very important muscles to help us pick up things. So now we're going to bend the elbows for those biceps and straighten it down. And 2, bend and down. 3, bend and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. Next, we're going to lift the arms up so the arms are in alignment with the shoulders. And we're going to bend the elbows again and stretch it out. And 2, and stretch it out. 3, and stretch it out. 4, and stretch it out. One more. 5, and stretch it out. Good. We bring the arms down. Next, we're going to focus on what we call the shoulder flexors. Very important for allowing us to reach overhead to get things from above, especially the cabinets that are high up in the closets. The top level of the closet shelves, we want to make sure we can reach and get things from above. So let's lift the arms up like we're reaching to get something. Let's reach a little bit more and bring the arms down. And again, lift the arms up, reach a little bit more to pick up that item off the top shelf and bring the arms down. And again, reach a little bit more and bring the arms down. We'll do 2 more sets. We reach a little bit more and bring the arms down. And 1 more set, reach a little bit more and bring the arms down. For the second set of 5, we're going to have our hands slightly underneath the ball and we're going to press up. So we press up like we're putting something on that top shelf and pull it down. And 2, press up and pull it down. And 3, press up and pull it down. And 4, press up and pull it down. And 5, press up and pull it down. We're going to do 1 more set of 5 if you can. And press up. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 1 more, 5. And bring the arm down. Excellent. We're going to bring the arm slightly behind the back if you can. If you're in a seated position, you can modify this a little bit, but just having the arms at the side. So you're going to lift up. So we are lifting the arms away from the body and bringing them back down. And we just lift that ball up and down. And 3, lift up and down. 4, lift up and down. 5, lift up and down. We pause a second. If you can, we'll continue with the second set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We bring the ball back in front of the body. We place the ball in front of the chest. You take a deep breath in and exhale, blow out. We are now going to continue with our coordination and balance exercise. Today, we're going to focus on static standing, and we're also going to focus on challenging that movement with the turn of the head. If you find at any point it's difficult for you to turn your head, you just continue to stay in the static position. That is a position without moving. We're going to start first by bringing the feet and legs as close together as you can. The ball is in front of the body. We're going to hold this position for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feeling the front part of your feet, feeling your stomach muscles in, making sure your shoulders are positioned with the hips. We're going to turn the head to the right. Find something to focus on. Bring the head back to the center. Turn the head to the left. Look and focus. Back to the center. Next, we're going to take the right leg and cross it over the left. Both feet are down. At this point, you want to make sure your body is straight and not turned. Making sure both feet are flat, feeling the pressure on both feet, we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without turning your body, only turning your head. You turn your head, look to the right, back to the center. You turn your head, look to the left, back to the center, and then we uncross the leg. Next, we place the left leg across the right. The body is centered. We hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We turn the head to the right. Back to the center. We turn the head to the left. Back to the center, and we uncross the leg. Next, we're going to do a tandem stance. That is the position in which one foot goes directly in front of the other. So we're going to place the right foot directly in front of the left. So the heels of the right foot is touching the toes of the left. We hold this position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a reminder, you can always hold on to a sturdy surface. We're going to turn to the right, back to the center, turn to the left, back to the center, and then bring the foot side by side. Next, we're going to bring the left foot directly in front of the right. We hold this position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We look, turn our head to the right, back to the center, turn the head to the left, back to the center, and then we uncross the leg. For the next position, we are just going to stand on one side without turning the head. So we're going to bring the right foot in front, slightly forward. You're going to lift up your heel. If you can, you want to lift the foot off the floor. If not, just continue to keep the toes down. And we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We bring the toes down and then the heel down. And then we bring the right foot back. Next, we bring the left foot forward. We lift the heel up. If you can, you lift the foot up. And you hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You bring the toes down and then we bring the foot back. We're going to start over from the beginning. We bring both feet close together. This narrows the base of support. You want to make sure your shoulders are positioned with the hips. You can feel your stomach muscles and that there's no pressure behind the knees. We hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We turn the head to the right, focus in the eyes, back to the center. We turn the head to the left, focus in the eyes, back to the center. Next, we cross the right leg in front of the left. Make sure your body is straight. You turn your head to the right, back to the center. You turn your head to the left, back to the center, and uncross the right foot. Next, we place the left foot across the right. We turn the head to the right, back to the center. We turn the head to the left, back to the center, and uncross the left foot. Next, we place the right foot directly in front of the left. Position your shoulders, feel your stomach muscles, and we turn the head to the right, back to the center. We turn the head to the left, back to the center, and then we place the foot side by side. Next, we place the left foot in front of the right. And we turn the head to the right, back to the center, turn the head to the left, back to the center, and we uncross. Keeping the ball in front of the body, we take a deep breath in, and exhale, blow out. We are now going to continue with the conditioning exercises for the legs. If you have any issues with your balance, if you feel a little unsteady at times, you can hold on to a sturdy surface, and that will give your balance some support. You can also remove the ball. You do not have to do these exercises with the ball. The ball is going to assist us with our posture alignment, making sure we have an upright posture alignment. It also assists us with proprioception, knowing where we are in space, and it assists us with using our core muscles. So we'll start first with focusing on the outer muscles of the legs. We are going to bring the right leg out to the side. Once the right leg is out to the side, we're going to lift the leg up and then bring the leg back in a parallel position to the left. Then we bring the left leg out to the side. We hold that position, we lift the leg up, down, and we bring it back. And the right leg out, lift up, down, bring it back. Left leg out to the side, lift up, down, bring it back. And 3, right leg out, up, down, bring it back. Left leg slides out, up, down, bring it back. And 4, up, down, up, down. 5, up, down, up, down, and back. We're going to now go into our second set of 5 if you can. Up, down, up, down. 4 more, up, down, up, down. 3 more, two more, and 1 more set. Excellent. Next, we're going to focus on the muscles in the front of the thighs, the hip flexors, very important muscles to help us going up the steps. And then we're going to do a combination of hip extensors, very important muscles for our balance and also walking. So we are going to bring that leg up, the right leg up, the left leg up. Then we're going to slide that right leg to the back and slide the left leg to the back. And again, up, down, and slide, and slide. So as we're lifting that leg up and down, we want to feel the ball connected to the body to help us with our balance. Up, down, up, down. Feel that ball connected. And 4, up, down, up, down. And 5, up, down, up, down. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Good, excellent, excellent. Next, we're going to continue to focus on our feet and also the hamstring muscles by bending the knees. And we do a combination. So as we focus on the feet, we want to shift the weight to the toes, lift the heels up and down. And then we want to bend the knee. So we bend the right knee to the point where you feel comfortable. We bend the left knee. Again, we feel the toes. We lift the heels up and down. And we bend the right knee. And we bend the left knee. And again, feel the toes. Lift the heels up, down. Bend the right knee. And bend the left knee. Feel the toes. Lift the heels up, down. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Again, feel the toes. Lift the heels up, down. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. We do one more set. Shift to the toes, lift the heels up, down, bend the right knee, and bend the left knee. For the second set, we want to focus only on the heel lifts. So you shift and bring the heels up and down. Shift towards your toes. Bring the heels up and down. Now, feel the ball. Shift towards that ball and lift the heels up, down. And again, shift towards the ball, lift the heels up, down. And we do two more sets. Shift towards your toes, towards the ball, lift the heels up, down. And one more set, shift towards the ball, towards your toes, push into the toes, lift the heels up and down. Next, we want to separate the knee flexion. Just feel that ball towards your stomach, relax your shoulders, and we bend the right knee and the left knee. And again, right and left. And 3, right and left. And 4, right and left, and one more 5, right and left. Good. Let's relax the shoulders, keep the ball in front of the body, take a deep breath in, and exhale, blow out. We are now going to go into a seated position as we focus first on the core muscles and then on the muscles of the legs in seated. So we're going to take the ball and place the ball right in front of the stomach, and we're going to bring the feet and the knees together. You want to feel your sit bones. Those are the muscles, the bones of the hips. You want to feel those bones connected to the chair. You also want to feel your ears, shoulders, and hips all in one line. You want to make sure your shoulders are not too far forward and not too far back. That is right in alignment with the hips. We're going to incorporate the breathing with the leg movements, and we're focused on the ball being connected to the stomach. So we breathe in, bring the ball away from the stomach, blow out, and bring your legs in. Nice and tight. Breathe in. Bring the ball away from your stomach, blow out, and bring the legs in. Nice squeeze. And 3, breathe in. Bring the ball away from your stomach, blow out, and squeeze. Breathe in. Bring the ball away from your stomach, blow out, and squeeze. And then one more, breathe in. Bring the ball away from your stomach, blow out, and squeeze. For the second set, we're going to squeeze and hold for a count of 5. So you breathe in as you allow the legs to go out, but try to keep the feet together. Bring the stomach in, away from the ball, blow out, and squeeze the legs tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's breathe in, bring the legs out. Good, bring the stomach in, blow out, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as we continue with 3 more sets, I want you to focus on the connection of your hips to the chair. Do you feel a lifting up of the muscles away from the chair as you exhale, blow out, and squeeze? So see if you can concentrate on that. So let's breathe in. Bring the stomach muscles away from the ball, blow out and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Blow out, stomach muscles away from the ball and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. Breathe in as we allow the legs to relax. We bring the stomach muscles away from the ball. We blow out. We bring the legs together and we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. So it's a nice way to strengthen the core muscles, focusing on the deep stomach muscles. Those are the transverse abdominal muscles that really connect with those breathing muscles and also connect to the pelvis and then the low back. We are now going to focus on, again, the conditioning exercises for the legs, but we are going to do it in a seated position. We'll take the ball and place it right between the knees. Make sure that the ball is in a comfortable position for your knees. And just a reminder, all of these exercises can be done without the ball. You are sitting upright, in which you have your ears, shoulders, and hips all in one line, and your hands are in front of the stomach. We're going to focus on these muscles in the front of the thighs, the quadricep muscles, and we're just going to extend the right knee, bring it down, and extend the left knee and bring it down. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Let's do 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Next, we want to focus on the ankle. So we're going to extend the right knee and we are going to circle the foot 5 times towards the small toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we circle 5 times towards the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and we bend the knee. Keeping the ball in place is excellent for really stabilizing. That means not allowing the knee to move as we allow the good mobility of the ankle. Sometimes it's hard to isolate the ankle movements because the knee is moving. So now the ball stays between the knees. We extend the left leg and we circle 5 times towards the small toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 times towards the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and we bend the knee. Those circles really allow good mobility of all the movements of the ankle. Now, we're going to keep both feet flat. The hands are still on the stomach. We want to push into the toes and lift the heels up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second set, let's give the ball a little bit of an added squeeze. Keep squeezing and lift up the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the tension off the ball, but keep the ball in place. Next, we're going to